Hey everyone, I'm Sarah. I'm a psychotherapist and yoga teacher, and for today I was going to be speaking to you about routines, and specifically a morning and a nighttime routine. And when I'm working with clients, we'll talk a lot about routines that they have throughout the day and ways that it can affect your productivity, your well-being, your sleep, and a few key things that you can do to really support your mental health with these routines. So for a morning routine, one of the first things I recommend for having a really good morning routine is avoid your phone. It's not a popular one, but we're on our phones all day. Most of us are looking at a screen all day. So when you first thing in the morning, look at a phone, email, even the TV, it's just not giving your brain time to ease in to the day. So I recommend first and foremost, avoid your phone, avoid looking at emails, looking at a screen. So that's first. The second, I recommend, if you can, trying to take a few minutes of mindfulness, just some ways to ease into the morning. A meditation is really great, but just giving your brain some time to settle into the day, taking some time to observe your thoughts, how you're feeling. A little moment of quiet when you wake up doesn't have to be long. It can even be something you do while you're still laying in bed. So just taking a few minutes of mindfulness. If you have the time for some movement, if you have the time for some exercise, I know the mornings it can be limited how much time that we have, but even just a few yoga stretches, a walk, if you're able to fit in a longer exercise, great, but trying to get some movement into the day. If you're able as well to put some kind of positivity, affirmation, something that can put your brain into a good spin in the morning. So some people have affirmation cards, some quotes that they'll look at in the morning. If you have any of that, something to put some positive intention to the day, I really recommend it. I also recommend putting your thoughts somewhere. There's a lot of schools of thought about journaling and how beneficial it is for the morning. So if you're able to journal for a few minutes, it doesn't have to be long, a page or two, but just giving your thoughts somewhere to go. So a nighttime routine. A nighttime routine is so important for sleep. Whenever I'm working with someone who's having sleep issues, one of the first things I'll ask is, what's your nighttime routine? And a nighttime routine is the same activities you do before bed every night that gets your brain ready for sleep. So it's so helpful for getting a good night's sleep, especially if you have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. So one of the first things I recommend, first and foremost, avoid your phone. Again, not a popular one, but we're on a phone screen, most of us all day. Our phones are super engaging, social media, email, it's really the opposite of what we need before bed. Also, our brains are really sensitive when it comes to light before bed. So we need light throughout the day, and throughout the day we should be getting less and less light. So by the time we go to bed, that's the least amount of light we're getting in the day. Our phones, TV, there's blue light. Our brain sees it, sees the light, thinks it's time to get up, time to go. So avoid your phone, TV. You can play something on your phone and have it off to the side, but you just want to avoid that scrolling through your phone. Another recommendation that I make, speaking of lighting, just making a point that the lighting in your room is really low, relaxing, no bright fluorescent lights, just having soft lighting. Salt lamps are awesome for that. So just making a point that the lighting is really relaxing, calm. Another recommendation, speaking of relaxing, is having a relaxing activity. So doing something before bed that signals to your brain relaxation, calm. So that's up to you. It could be reading, it could be journaling, a meditation, relaxing music, stretching, something that's relaxing to you that will help to send a signal to your brain that we're getting ready for bed. It's time to relax. Another recommendation, journaling, giving your thoughts somewhere to go, particularly if you struggle with anxiety, stress, you have a hard time falling, you're staying asleep. Giving your thoughts somewhere to go. It can be a free write, it can be a gratitude journal, just putting your thoughts somewhere, and it helps to just put those thoughts in a journal, and then you close the book and put it to the side. So I really recommend journaling if you have a hard time with sleep. For sleep, they've found that after 20 minutes, if you can't fall asleep, they recommend getting up, doing something relaxing, so getting up out of bed, but still do something relaxing, no phones, no electronics, but doing that relaxing activity. Then once you feel tired, head back into bed. Anything with mental health, it takes time. It's a process. Give yourself credit for the little wins, the little things that you are able to do for your routine. See those as wins. Try these out. I hope they were helpful. Take care. Bye.